It's because you die. You don't do life and death. That's the problem.
See, the thing is, I was trying to kill him instead of I was being
Why were you
stupid.
trying to kill a 1-dot? That'll never go well as a beginner. Alright, so let's make this bigger. Oh my gosh, how do I make this bigger without covering up the chat?
You can make the board bigger.
4 is better than 5. Penguin always dies anyway.
Alright.
No,
so
Penguin is
have a good game.
the move you should play first, no matter what.
Don't listen to that, guys.
Like, if you're playing a 4-stone game and you're white, you should play Penguin.
Batsko is here.
Hey, Batsko.
Yeah, that would be me. I'm Kara, but you can just call me Mrs. Clossi.
Just Mrs. Clossi. I'm having a lot of technical difficulties this week. First, there's a bird. Yeah, first there's the bird. Then we're like, then I was like, let's stream in the front room. That'll be cool. No.
5 minutes before we go live, somebody decides to update.
And then I clicked the restart button for the stream update, and it did not go well. So I've had all kinds of horrible life decisions this week. The bird was not my decision. The bird was completely not my fault.
For the record, a bird dove headfirst into a transformer and died. And it blew up the transformer. So the city got that fixed.
The bird kamikazed and did better than ISIS.
No.
No.
Sean, just
Shut up. Just
don't.
stop.
No.
Okay. I thought it would be funny, but I guess it's not.
No, it's not.
I'm sorry. It's just everyone's always talking about ISIS, and I'm just like,
No, the bird was
The
not
bird
okay,
died.
unfortunately.
the bird died.
It killed itself.
That was the biggest crime, is not giving you. Okay. Sean is not very good with history, politics, geography, or any common knowledge in general.
It was right.
ISIS doesn't
Basically,
count.
if
Not
it's
really.
something smart that isn't go, Sean cannot do it.
Okay, I've put all of my eggs in one basket. All of my knowledge is go. Nothing else. I have no other knowledge or skills. A go relationship.
Oh, I told Savvy about the thing.
Oh, you mean the go wedding?
Mm-hmm.
The go
Talking
thing
about
wedding?
knows about the wedding.
Oh yeah. Needs a different microphone for this. Okay, I have a microphone, Batsko. It's not working. It's using
That means
the
you need
webcam.
a different microphone.
No, I need it to find this microphone. This microphone has a blue light, not a red light. It's working. It's just not picking it up. It's using the webcam mic instead of this mic.
But do you have a solid state drive or?
I don't.
I'm just messing with you.
Oh my God! What?
So your car's a Mazda.
Yes.
I
Yes,
didn't know it was a
Sean.
Mazda. I was like, it's a Miata.
There's a make and a model.
I know. I just never cared.
She
I
knows
just
more
never
about
cared.
cars than he does.
Which is saying something, because I don't know.
Cars have nothing to do with go.
Ooh, Batsko.
He tried. It didn't work.
Yeah, well, change OBS.
Like her
I did
choice
change
of
the
operating.
OBS. I showed you guys. I was clicking the Samsung Meteor mic for the audio settings, and it was just not working.
There's an operating system. I'm assuming that means
That-
Apple versus,
PC Master Race. Oh, PC. Makes me happy. Although I did just get a Mac. I bought a Mac like the other day.
Because it was really, really, really cheap.
It was $200. Like,
You
come on.
lucky punk. You're just a lucky punk. Move to Linux. If I knew how to use Linux.
Don't worry, Clossi is yeah, pretty much.
Windows is a virus. What are you talking about? Windows has all the viruses, and Windows is practically its own virus. Oh, it's time for you to get up and get ready. There we gotta go to work.
No.
I know, I'm sorry.
The car outside.
Probably not, considering we have video evidence that you're not sick.
I don't think they're going to check.
Probably not, but
Like-
let's not.
Okay, correct answer? Yes, you can.
The
Should
question
you?
is, should I?
No.
Probably
You
not.
should not.
You should go make money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to names and I'll be back.
Anybody talk? I mean, no.
Huh?
Anybody talk on this
Oh,
one?
no.
Heading out?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be by myself?
Yeah.
Crap. That's gonna make this more difficult, considering it's a couch stream.
What you got for me to lazy to move it out of the
I wasn't lazy, I just thought it would be cool.
and I quote, too much work to move it out of the living room.
I thought it would be cool. It's not the coolest idea I've ever had. So, he's not made any mistakes so far. It's kind of annoying. Call Jake. Yeah.
I'll throw him some pizza.
Like, pizza and go if you're coming. I'll be there in an hour.
He starts running.
Right?
Yep, no mistakes.
Oh my gosh, stop not making mistakes.
Yep, there is not a single mistake on this board.
He hasn't made a single mistake. It's really annoying. Yeah.
I don't know that story.
It's his favorite story. It's his favorite video I've ever made.
Yeah.
Is me shoplifting in a foreign country by accident. I make enough mistakes in the morning. Alright, time to pull out some mistakes. I'm not letting you play everything properly.
I don't think you have a choice.
I mean, I gotta play confusing moves.
Shopping.
Shopping.
So you're gonna cross that, right?
Of course. Ooh, what if I... No.
No. No.
No.
I see what you're doing.
Bad.
It's bad.
Accident.
Except then you want to do sharp. It's just bad.
Show more fight experience. Yeah. You're... Still haven't made a mistake. You still have yet to make a mistake.
Your Hane was correct, by the way. Like you still play perfect.
Oh my gosh. This is so hard.
You're not naive, you. I don't believe you.
Stop playing Gozagi. Get in his face. I'm trying, but I'm a very soft player in the opening.
Okay.
I've been playing 2, but I don't think he's gonna fall for it.
Right.
Alright, I'm gonna do this. This is bad shape.
That is no.
It's a trap.
No.
Just
Bad.
trust me, it's a trap.
Bad.
It's a trap.
Bad.
I have a trap.
It's a bad trap.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Traps are only good.
It's 4 stones. I can't do it like play normal. He's playing everything perfectly.
Yeah. You're supposed to catch up like a few points
Oh
at a
my
time.
god, murder him. It's like saying hello.
Well, you're supposed to catch up a few points at a time, but if they're playing perfect, you have to do
You're not
something.
playing like perfect.
Yeah, there's no mistakes with them.
So C12 depending on what you're thinking of doing.
I have a Mia right now. I have a Mia idea. Grab my opponent first with a move. National champion. Was it Benjamin?
Yeah, you can absolutely beat him. Like, if he's getting mistakes like it's 10Q, right?
It might be.
Yeah, it's like 10Q. That's almost double his Q. Hey, you're good, by the way. Joseki knowledge is great. How do you beat him? If you beat him, I deem you 7Q. You wanna know why? Because when I was 7Q, I beat him with 4 stones.
Yeah. Everybody loves beating up Clossi.
One more thing.
Okay, yeah. Overplaying is bad. Overplaying is the way to die.
You should have waited until he made a mistake.
You're right, but
You should have waited until he invaded, like, one of those laser points you have, and then just fought him there.
I told you, I'm a great teacher. I'm a horrible student. I never listen to my own advice. That's why I'm so weak.
Well, you should have listened to my advice.
But your advice is what I gave you yesterday, or the day before.
What do you mean?
Like, the advice you're giving me about handicap go is what I gave you guys.
Well, I
You're
wasn't
just
there
throwing
for
it back in my face and I'm not listening.
Well, I wasn't there for that.
Oh, well, I told Fia. Fia was...
Tom,
What?
I figured it out.
What?
I know what we need to do.
Uh-oh. You mean 1,000 subscribers?
No. You're at 7 out of 10, right?
Oh, the subs. You mean 10 subs.
Is subs not short for subscribers?
Yeah, I was thinking followers. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. Yes.
Okay.
10 subs. What do we do?
Chat, back me up on this. What kind of thing is that?
What?
How much would you want that?
No. Absolutely not. Clossi is not wearing makeup, dang it. That's a horrible decision.
I can do like makeup.
What?
I can do kabuki makeup. That way it's
I
not.
don't even know what a kabuki is. It sounds like a freaking Japanese sandwich.
It's Japanese theater.
I like
And it is on
We never even did the Clossi approach.
I totally try to do the Clossi approach. I'm just bad at it. I try every game to do the Clossi approach.
Yes. Please back me up on this, guys.
No. No, this is a horrible idea. No.
That's what splits it.
Yeah, Pascal supports everything that George's Clossi is. You know, especially Clossi is shoplifting on camera.
I support it.
You know this. You've heard this story.
Oh yeah, when you almost walked out of this.
Yeah, Clossi is shoplifting.
See?
Oh!
I care. We're gonna play for like a week straight, and I'm gonna.
You have to beat Wickham both down to get it.
Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this.
I'm gonna
Jasper's
be really
gonna
strong.
like boot camp train me. I'm gonna beat Wiccan, and then Sean's gonna wear makeup.
Because
But
Sean
I have
can't
to.
teach it.
But
Sean can't
that's
teach
10 subs. We're not at 10 subs, and I don't think we're gonna get to 10 subs.
Everybody loves this idea. That'll
No.
make them want to sub.
Sean,
What?
look at him.
What? Normally, I'm really bad at handicap games. Against Forky always loses 6 subs. Well, let's try to figure out
First
why.
of all, is okay. Somebody else will. 3 more subs, you guys. Yes.
Don't sub.
All
Yeah,
of the
don't
yes.
sub.
God, you got 3 subs, right?
No, he's already subbed.
Can you sub 2 more times?
No, you can only sub once.
Ooh, if you have Amazon Prime, you can sub for free.
Yeah, stop telling them how to make me wear makeup. It's not cool.
Dude, I have an Amazon Prime.
You're not subbing. No, that's my money. You're not
First of
subbing.
all, I already have a Prime account.
No,
Which means I can sub
we're
for free, if Fiona is correct. So that means we'll just need 2, right?
no. Your subs don't count. No, because you're not spending. The point of the subs is to get us income to support us streaming for a living.
Carrier subs, this is money.
I'm not paying $5 for me to wear makeup.
I would.
I know you would, but your money's my money, and we share it, so it's not cool. I don't like this idea.
Okay, I won't sub. But I think they like this idea enough that they will.
No!
Yes!
Stop it!
Yes! That's go subbed!
No! This is not okay. This is not okay. I don't like this idea.
I love this idea!
No. Wait, you hear what?
Boss is the streamer who does
This is
awesome.
money laundering in the reverse. I don't know how money laundering works. Like, it always confused me. I didn't understand it. Streamer who doesn't want subs.
2 more. Oh, go Bats, go!
What?
Jasper, don't you dare. You
We,
doing?
we figured out how to make you more money to wear makeup.
No. This is a horrible, horrible idea.
Heck, if we get 2 more subscribers tonight, I can stream the whole time on Tuesday. And I'm supposed to have a test for geisha makeup on Tuesday, so then we'll match. I'll be a geisha, and you can wear the kabuki makeup.
Crap is a kabuki.
It's Japanese theater.
I hate you guys.
No, he doesn't. He's just saying that because he's upset. You guys are wonderful.
You guys hate me, and I hate you guys in return for what you make me do. I am selling myself for money now. I'm a horrible human being. That moves cool.
I was about to say wrong move.
Oops.
It's eligible.
Crap.
Yeah, if I felt really mean, I can create 2 more accounts and stuff with them. You can't hate me. I'm helping you not wear makeup.
I hate you,
I'm
Matsuko.
gonna host him for maximum paid. I mean fun. Maximum fun.
I hate you all.
Matsuko might be my new favorite. Oh crap, do I still have to be working first? So what do you do?
Stop sucking!
Yes!
Yes!
This is a horrible thing.
I love
But,
you guys.
wait, I thought you said last Tuesday was, like, this Tuesday was your last Tuesday.
Yeah, this past Tuesday when I got in the car on the way home.
Yeah.
This is my last Tuesday.
Yeah, so next Tuesday you're completely free from...
Exactly. So I can do your makeup.
Then why did you say you might not be able to stream Tuesday?
No, she might not be able to beat him by next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh.
You just made that. I just gave you that.
I'm kidding, you don't want to do it.
Oh.
No. I don't like this idea.
Yes. Share it.
Ah! I don't...
I know I gotta be you.
Yeah, I'm good. Kara will never beat Wickham Wolf. I might sabotage you. Like, Kara, why are you playing a bad move with that killing move? You should be like...
Oh, no, you're not allowed to do the word. No kibitzing.
Wait, what? Did they realize that's what actually... While playing... What? It's actually that. What? I don't understand.
Update your sub counter, noob streamer.
It's supposed to update automatically. It's not my fault Streamlabs doesn't work for freaking crap. It will update eventually. We're keeping track. So I get 9 out of 10. It's supposed to update automatically. Why doesn't Streamlabs work anymore? It used to work perfectly.
It just updated.
Oh. There it goes. Yeah, see, it takes a minute. Dang.
9 out of 10!
I don't like this anymore. I don't want to stream anymore. I want to go back to playing video games where no one can watch me and make me wear makeup.
It's not even gonna be like girly makeup. I'm not gonna like make you wear.
Well, people are paying money for this. We're going to make sure it's worth everyone's money. But, just remember, like, the goals of each turn.
And what else have Amazon Prime? Yes.
I don't like this game anymore.
Oh yeah. You can't run away from it.
You have to beat.
No.
You have to play a Go game and win. You have to beat Wickham Wolf. And I don't have
to
to.
ask, does it have to be against Wickham?
Yes, it has to be against Wickham. You already made the challenge. You have to beat Wickham Wolf, and I have to have 10 subs. There are 2 conditions that must be met. Two conditions must be met. He must train hardcore if you
I
want
don't
Clossi
wanna.
and makeup. Everyone's gonna be like, Kara, let me teach you. Everyone in this chat will be like, we'll teach you, Kara. Just get online and we'll teach you.
I'm not good at this. Aw.
I'm sorry. Well, you already tortured me
It's
enough.
okay. I'll just go to work and I'll pick you and condition
You can go to work now. You can go to
Before-
work
before
before
I
you
leave, I
suggest
have to-
something else.
I have to show you what this looks like.
No. No, I don't want to know.
I do. I want to show you. I want you to know.
Oh my gosh, it looks like freaking Naruto or something. Or a pro wrestler.
Yeah.
This looks horrible.
Super fun.
Ew.
What are you talking about?
That one's ugly. Alright, we gotta.
That's gonna be so much fun. And then I'll have my engagement makeup. I'll be super pretty.
I don't like this anymore.
I
I don't know if I want to be a Go streamer anymore. I want to resign from teaching Go. No, I'm making money and it's making me
do.
wear
Approach
like a...
4-4, then invade 3-3. When the game's off with those easy.
How many liberties do I need?
You know what would be really fun? Like Wicket's just like talking, oh yeah, like I'll totally like she's gotta beat me to do your makeup, but he really wants to see it, and that would convince you that you don't think I can win, and then we get there and he resigns. That'd be awesome.
He has to play.
Okay, so
You
if I
have
play
to
Tengen
feel.
and then he resigns.
He has to play and you have to win.
I put that on purpose.
No, it's not allowed. You can't cheat. You can't cheat.
Okay.
Alright, love you. Have a good day at work. Oh, try.
That's funny.
That's
That's really funny.
I have to work tomorrow if it makes you feel any better.
You got it easy. Where's the evening?
Work is not easy regardless. I should be safe. Aha! Rick and Wolf just said I should be safe. I'm good. You can see her face.
Jasper? Boot camp.
Yeah. I don't like this whole girlfriend on the stream thing anymore. I'm in trouble. I don't have 10 subs. I'm good. Whoa. I told her everyone for the creator cut. Jasper's probably gonna cook. I don't know. She has to actually do the work. I don't see her doing the work.
Oh no, she's not gonna ask me to help her at all.
Yeah,
If she asks me to help her, I'll do it.
she's totally not gonna put in work. She's gonna forget completely.
I mean, she is in the middle of finals.
Yeah, she's gonna forget completely. I mean, if she beats him eventually, I guess like every single stream's gonna be challenging him until she beats him. That'd be fun. Ooh. But we don't have 10 subs. I'm good. I'm good. So quiet now. Yeah. I told you, Kara's the entertainer now. Kara, like, it's hard to stream without Kara now. I've been so reliant on Kara talking in conversation with Kara. become too reliant on Kara, guys. There's still time. Jasper and Bats is going to coach Kara. I would be impressed if Bats go. Yeah, it's not about giving her a lesson. It's about getting her to show up for the lesson. That's the problem. So, yeah, there we go. I just coach Wickham, and I don't have to worry about it. I'm good.
Free lessons.
You have free lessons, so I don't have to wear makeup. Yeah, getting Kara to show up to the lessons. That's the trick. If you unsub, the number will go down and then just back up. It doesn't change. So it doesn't work like that. I still can't believe she did make my streamers sub.
It happens. She didn't make them. She gave them an option.
Why did she do
And they
things?
chose against you.
Why does she do things that torture me? It all could be. No. No. No way. Not allowed. This is bigger. I was gonna, yeah, he's dead. I was gonna attack this, but I was like, nah, I should probably destroy the top left corner now. My plan works!
What's that now?
Well, we didn't see the ladder, that's okay. We did see the net, though. I was expecting a squeeze. Yeah, I was expecting to squeeze, like, with those two stones. I was like, oh, crap. So there was, like, he made one mistake here, and that's what cost him. So time for mistake number 2. I don't like this move. I really don't like this move, but I gotta play it.
Congrats, you tricked 10 people.
Hey. I have to deal with enough crap on stream. Losing to a 10... It's a 9Q. Why do you keep saying 10Q? He's a 9Q. I have to deal with enough crap on stream, though. I don't need to deal with losing to 9Qs and 10Qs and 15Qs. I'm already gonna have to freaking wear makeup and... You'll get used to it eventually. No, you won't. Losing is part of streaming. Yeah, losing to Dons is fine. Losing to, like, 10Qs is not so much fun. I thought you had to go somewhere.
I'm already on track with this. I'll put you down.
Oh.
Hey!
They are 9Q. This one's a 9Q. I lost to a 5Q on stream. That was pretty embarrassing.
Was it even?
Yeah. It was actually a stream on how to beat 5Qs, and then I lost to the 5Q.
That's really bad. Holy mother.
He's streamed for like years more than I have. That's has me beat on playing games on stream a lot. I focused on teaching on stream, and he focused on both. And then I started mimicking and doing playing on stream and teaching. I'm not so great at the playing part. I don't play very much. I always teach. Ooh, he's starting a fight.
There's a lot of big ones.
Okay, cool. I was pretty scared actually. I might have been scared.
Did you win, Wicked? That all sounded really peaceful.
Alright, so let's do this one. Oh, let's do this first.
Stop being out of order.
But it's so cool if it works.
Yeah.
Fine, whatever. Oh, that sucks. At this point, it's less of being afraid of losing, and it's more like I can't focus very well. I focus really well against Two Cats, though. I like playing Two Cats. I enjoy playing him. Even though I've lost 3 times out of 3, I enjoy playing. I enjoy playing Two Cats. I feel like I get sandbagged a lot on stream, though. That's my thinking, though. Because like my account's 1 dot. Come on. I'm pretty confident I'm stronger than 1 dot. Just not on stream, apparently. And I'm also not convinced some of the 1Qs I play are 1Qs. Let's fix cuts.
That's not a cut.
That one is.
That's a net. So you fix the other one.
You make an interesting point.
Don't fix the cut because there's not a cut?
Yeah. Fix the cut that doesn't cut.
Yeah. Sean, I think you're stronger. I think you're stronger than you think you are. I think that you think that you're stronger than you think you are.
No. I'm just strong. I'm stronger than 1 dot. I mean, I've played in enough tournaments and enough rated games to be like, I'm stronger than 1 dot. Like, how can I pull off 5 dot on Tide Jump, 3 dot on KGS, but only 1 dot on OGS? It just hurts. But whatever. OGS makes me humble. That's for sure. This was a stupid move. I played this without thinking.
I don't know what that was.
I really just clicked that without thinking. That was really good bad. Let's just live. Why are you only $5 on jump? Shush! Shush! Yeah, I think I have to do more stuff for this game.
I think I'm 2 on Titan. Yeah, I think I'm 2 on Titan. Thank y'all.
That's bullcrap, yeah. That is bullcrap. I've played lots of games as a 5 dot. They just, don't let me get 6 dot. And just not that many. I need to play so much more, but I'm not very studious in Go anymore. Like, I play Go for fun and for a job. Or I teach Go for a job, and I only play Go for fun. I don't study like I used to.
He ain't as good as he once was.
I am definitely not as good as I once was. The student has become the teacher because he's too lazy to be a student.
Yeah.
You say he's too brave, but this is actually what I was telling him to work on, his aggressiveness. So, I think he's doing good. He's playing well.
Other than the death, he's doing really good.
Mm-hmm. He's playing a very good game. It takes me off. Like, it makes it really hard to win when they play so well. That card's gonna come back to bite me if I don't fix it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fine, whatever. Weakness is first. Is there an efficient way to fix? Yeah, this is the way to fix this. That's cool.
What? You know how upset I am that you fixed that? Like, you fixed the cut that didn't exist.
This one.
I know, you left that cut, which is so much bigger.
He cut me anyway. That's not nice.
I would too.
Wait, I don't have to. Yeah. Yeah. Now I have a weak group. I have 2 weak groups. That's not right. I have 2 weak groups.
So net him.
There's no net.
Just net him. Do a big net and chase him and then gain strength. You're fine.
There's totally net.
Yeah.
There's totally net.
I didn't actually read it, but I assumed at least it's something.
Well, I did read it, and it's totally net. Unless I misread. But from what I read, this is totally net. That's cool. Yay,
Yeah.
reading!
It's a net.
Yay, reading! Reading's
I was
great.
wondering what you're doing. I'm like, that move, even if it's not a net, it gives you so much, like, strength.
Well, if it's not a net, you have to decide which group's weaker, which one do I fix. But of course, if you capture the cutting stone, of course it's best.
Obviously, it's the left side. That's weaker.
Yeah, that's why I was like, which move helps my top group?
You can move one more to the left.
But I assumed there was no net. That was my mistake.
You assumed wrong.
I need to stop assuming crap and read crap.
Yeah, you do.
See, that's my issue. I need to read. That move
I like it.
is not important. Did I just believe you. That isn't that. No, you gotta read. Maybe I'm wrong. I've been wrong before.
Well, I'm not.
Jasper's like 1Q.
I'm like 1Q-ish.
Yeah, he's like 1Q. So I can't live that right now. Let's just go do it.
Yeah, you can.
Ooh. There's this,
Yes.
and there's this.
You can
this.
live one of those.
Something should work.
Oh yeah, there's attach anything.
There's
Sorry.
4 moves in there.
My bad. I'm convincing.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's a teaching game.
I also convinced that there was a freaking net.
That you might have convinced.
I
I just didn't. I was like, I'm just not gonna check the net. There's no way there's a net. And then I read the net and I was like, oh hey, there's a net.
My bad, senior flaw.
I mean, we're all learning stuff. That's the goal. Everyone learning stuff.
Yeah, I'm like super slow.
How do I want to do it? I think just J2 is good. Just J2 does the area.
I go in first.
I mean, I don't have to. So this is easier.
Why
If I
not?
don't have to, this is easier.
But you can do an asking move and then jump in.
But the asking move might lose me in game.
Wait, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Like 05. 05, there's a lot of odds, right? If I make him strong with N3, then I might lose 05 odds.
But he can just cut.
Where's the entertainment? The entertainment went to work.
Now we're doing go.
Yeah, now we're doing go. That boring thing. I want pizza. Come to my house. We have plenty of pizza. Pizza for days, quite literally. We have too much pizza. Did I catch up? Uh, almost. I almost got it. Oh, he's gonna just fix it. You can't just fix it. I mean, that's Aji, but he has other problems. 70. The state of pizza.
It's close. Actually, yeah, it's pretty much even.
This one, I think this one is slow. How to
It actually really helps with 3-3 and the M3.
It does, but I can still reduce everything.
Okay.
I'm gonna reduce. Do not post your address on stream. He'll call the pizza place like closest to your address and order it for you. It's not that hard to do, actually. Like anyone can do it if they had your address. You gotta tip them. Deep base up here. Yay, endgame. Endgame's cool. That's a very good thing with them. You should not give out your address on stream.
Those one space jumps though.
Yeah, do not do that. I will not pay for it. And then there's gonna be a really ticked off pizza guy at my work.
That's so terrible.
Like my coworkers will be the one delivering it, and I'm like, I didn't order this. Who ordered this?
Give me your neighbor's address, so I don't know.
Wait outside their house.
Wait outside their house. About that.
It's not creepy at all. What do I want to do? I want to keep.
Hey, Lost Jack.
Hey, welcome back. Did the update go well? Yeah. I don't know what it did, but it did something. I'm looking at these and I just don't know which one's the best.
J4.
Let's start here. Okay. Get shot for pizza. I'm worried I'm gonna get shot over pizza.
I get shot with pizza.
I'm worried I'm gonna get robbed. Like every one of our delivery drivers has been robbed at least once, except for me. But I'm the new guy, so I'm like waiting to get robbed.
Looking for pizza. I don't think that's how it works. Yeah, that's true. No, J4.
I am delivering in Antioch.
No, J4 is better. It's so much better.
I deliver to Laverne and Antioch. This is my stream. Why would we not be talking about food? I was going to ignore that. I was totally going to ignore that, and I would have totally died. Completely forgot that. I was like, oh, I can ignore that, sorry. Wait a second.
No.
Can't ignore that. I am fat. You see this gut? It's horrible. Kara doesn't bring home the free pizza. I bring home the free pizza.
It's really annoying.
I work at Pizza Hut, and she works at Domino's. Like, I'm a delivery driver, and she's a customer service representative.
I work at O'Charlie's. Come see me.
I still have not hit 10 subs. I am good on the makeup. I don't have to wear it. And she has not beat Wiccan Wolf in a game yet. And I don't think she's going to. So I am pretty happy about this. No. Don't you do it, Lost Jack, I swear. No more subbing, guys. I don't want to wear makeup on stream. That's a horrible idea. 20 push-ups for every game lost.
That was good timing.
Yeah. I can't do push-ups anymore. Like, I physically can't.
What do you mean? Everyone can do. Well, not everyone. Like
I can't. I tried the other day, like a couple weeks ago. I tried, got to 14, and almost like fell over. I can't because of the vertigo. I get dizzy doing push-ups. I can't do it.
You need a fixed point to look at.
I don't know.
Everyone gets dizzy.
I can do sit-ups slowly. I can do sit-ups if I'm slow.
No, you need to have something to look at. Like you don't put.
No, it was the shaking of the head. Like I got to 14 push-ups. I almost fell over.
Were you looking at the ground, looking up?
I was looking at a dead spot on the ground.
Oh, no, that's bad.
I
No.
don't know. I mean, maybe I can, but. Five sit-up for every single I get wrong.
So you get how much is Amazon Prime?
I don't know. They're going to get Clossi. I'm very upset with Kara for this idea. Well, the punishment is 10 subs, and then Kara has to play Wicca Wolf and win. And then that's the thing. Is this Sente? It's not Sente. Yay, it's not Sente.
It's pretty big though.
Yeah, this center. Center scares me. I think it's the worst move possible.
I'm going to have to agree. I do not know why you did it.
I don't know. I might be an idiot.
You saw Titan. And you were like, I have to. No, Black has no game. Why didn't you play Tengen?
What are you talking about? You played them.
You should have played Tengen before that.
No, I would be cut.
Yeah, but then you get to eat the box then.
I don't know what you're on about.
Why'd you do this to me? I don't understand.
Then I just don't do it until she wins. Like, I don't want to do anything until she wins. Reverse punishment. Maybe we should make Kara do something if she loses. What can I make Kara do? If Wigan wins, Jesser wears makeup.
No.
Yes!
No.
That'd be great.
Well, I say no.
Why?
Because I don't want to wear makeup.
But that doesn't work for me.
Well, I don't want it.
But
And I'm not.
you're
like,
training Kara.
I'm
You're the
not
teacher.
obliged to do anything.
But you'll be training Kara. It's up to you to get her to win.
It's not,
And if she doesn't win, you have to wear makeup. So now you have to train her.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, it totally is. That would make you teach her.
But I'm not getting money for this.
But you get to
I'm
watch
not
me in
doing
makeup.
Huh?
You get to watch me wear makeup.
No, there's students watching me, but they're the one who donated.
What?
They're the one who donated.
Yeah.
They want to watch you. I'm not donating. Screw that noise.
That's what's not cool enough.
I wear makeup all the time. No, I don't want to do it. It's mostly because I will not sit and do an entire stream with y'all. Not because of y'all. It's just I'm busy. Plus streams.
Kara has to do something. What is something Kara hates? What would Kara hate to do?
Let's just play it. That's
No, she wouldn't be able to.
Look at you.
Or Sean could be a man and wear makeup without the game condition. That's a bit of weird sentence. Tone insult aging cues. I don't know. What do we want to make Kara do? We need something. We need to make Kara do something. It's a sub-gathering effort. What do we make Kara do, guys? I don't know what to make Kara do. I am not a confident man.
My problem isn't actually wearing the makeup. Because I do that for theater all the time. It's just I don't want to.
And then there's me. It's like, I don't wear makeup.
It's a huge hassle.
I'm not a makeup guy. I actually will say, I hate it when she wears lipstick. Like, some lipstick on Kara looks really, really good, but I can't kiss it.
I just don't like lipstick in general.
Lipstick tastes terrible. Like, it's really hard to kiss a girl when she's wearing lipstick because you're just like, that's icky and
Yeah, it's not great.
yeah. So I love it. Like, I love how she looks, but I actually prefer it without.
I actually don't like the way people look with lipstick either. Or the way it tastes.
Some lipstick looks really good on women.
I should give him a hug. Why?
What?
Me and Sean don't hug.
We're not huggers.
I'm not a huge hugger. I just hug girls.
Yeah, that's. Stop it! Stop doing that.
It's a good thing that popped up on that screen, so it's not actually on the stream.
I mean,
So that's a phone number.
I don't care if you call that number. It's the 800 number.
Oh. I thought you didn't
Yeah,
stop it. I thought like
Yeah,
Something like
if it was a normal phone call, that would be that.
I was like, yeah. Dear Lord. Was that loud? Yeah, that was loud. Probably wasn't inside my head.
Yeah, that was not supposed to happen. It started doing it again. I thought it was off for a while, and now it's doing it again. I know why it's doing it. It's when my phone's hooked up to the Wi-Fi. Because I just hooked up my phone to the Wi-Fi, and now it's doing it again. So my phone synced up to my computer through the Wi-Fi.
Okay. Why is mine not?
Because mine's an Apple. Apple.
Also my computer.
iTunes.
Okay.
It's my stuff.
iTunes. Mine doesn't do it.
Is your iTunes on your Mac computer now?
Yes.
with your same Apple information?
Yes.
Have you ever had it open and on it while your phone rang?
Yes. It doesn't do anything.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't know. Mine's weird. What? What? Oh. I won. By timeout. Why did that happen?
Well, he was on his last period.
Was he?
Well, he's on 2 periods for a while.
Okay, well, I wasn't expecting that. Anyway, thanks for the game. So let's go ahead and review. Let us review. Alrighty.
Sean,
What?
stream's broken.
What?
Stream is broken.
Uh-oh. Oh, fart. Oh, fart. Crap. Oh, hey, that's working. That's happening. It's totally because of that. It's totally because of that phone. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah. It's pink and blue, just like the makeup you should be wearing.
Uh-oh. Why is it doing this? What is it capturing? Oh my gosh. What is happening? Ah! That happened. That was weird.
That was strange.
That was weird. Okay, are we reviewing?
Yes, Razzlecast.
Okay. We're good now, right? Okay, so now we're reviewing. Now we're reviewing. Okay, so Shinu's Law, whatever your Shin, you did very well in this game. Whatever your name is. So like the first 20 moves is like perfect. Alright? Like this is all perfect. Okay, cool. That was aggressive. That's cool. Atari here is important. And then you played the net. And I think that's fine. I think that would be fine. So, okay, so you missed Atari, no big deal. And I cut, and then you found the squeeze, which is really, really nice, but then you didn't play it.
Yeah, you need to Atari.
Don't connect. Don't connect. So here, and then here, and then
You have to fix this kind of stuff. But,
yeah, you fix, right? So yes, I can get this side. That's fine. I get this. You get the entire left side of the board. That's a problem for white. This is way too good for black. Way too good. The exchange is not nearly even. So you're sacrificing A, which is about 10, maybe 15 points.
It's also still not completely like dead without
Yeah, they're still odding. And for B, which is like 20 to 25 points, and C, which is like another 20 points. Like, this is unbearable for white. So,
That's why I was saying that your
Cat
mental
trick
was
here.
like,
Don't lose track of stuff. Shin is better. That's what we put. Okay, so the squeeze is good, but I understand that you want to defend, right? But when there's like 4 weak groups on the board, shush, I can't words. When there's 4
defend.
defend, I don't know. When there's 4 weak groups on the board, you just need to start prioritizing. And then you also have to realize that some groups, yes, they're weak, but if you choose to sacrifice them, they're no longer a weak group, they're a sacrifice group. That's the reason I quit studying math. Yeah, you do have to calculate very accurately if you're going to start trading groups. Trading groups is very dangerous, but very powerful if you can do it. So if you can trade the bottom group for the left group, then that's a trade. That's an exchange, and that's a sacrifice. Sacrificing is okay. It means you address the weakness and said, this weakness I'm going to give up for something bigger. And then that works on the exchange rate, and that's cool. So the exchange would be very cool. But in this case, you die. That's not a good exchange. This is not a sacrifice, this is a death. Then I messed up with a cut, but
No, this was correct because he's dead no matter what.
he's dead no matter what,
But you didn't see it.
I should still kill him without a capture ace.
Why?
Because that way he doesn't get the force move. Well, this is much better.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, mine was not a mistake, it's just not.
Someone said I want to be Kara. I have to train her first. I'll get her to a solid 16.
If she, actually studies.
Yeah, it's not on me, it's on her.
She's never going to study this. Yeah, this is just life and death. Okay, so you made one mistake, and that was the squeeze. Not squeezing was the first mistake. But that one's difficult to see. But now you know that if there's multiple weak groups, sometimes, not every time, sometimes sacrifice, you can't teach the well again. Sometimes a sacrifice is an option. Believe me?
Yeah.
Yep. Bye. Alright, so here, yep, all good. If you want to steal my eyes, the variation is actually this one. This one's much better. This is the common of the second year. Then white still doesn't have eyes, and you have your base in the corner. It's much better. This one still has a lot of logic. So normally it's here, and then white always has the in-game stuff here. But it's still here because you want to prevent the eyes. This is too soft. Now I'm not going to fix because this is a vital point, but you still have to come back and play it regardless. And I live because of that. So you missed the Joseki, quarter Joseki here is what you need to learn here. And then the vital point is also important. So in this case, it's 2 mistakes. 2 mistakes. In 80 moves, 2 mistakes. Yeah. In 80 moves, you only made 2 mistakes. So you played really well. I think this was good. This was very interesting, but then you just ran away. I think this is too soft. Because I get to attach and live easily. I thought you were going to do something cool or something like this, or like this, and start a big fight. Like, it requires a lot of reading, but it's a lot more aggressive. You're super strong everywhere. You have all kinds of forcing moves over here on the left side. So because you're super strong all over, I think starting a fight on the right side somewhere would be to black's advantage. This one, though, is too soft, because I have this Tsuji. No need to fix. This exchange is actually not necessary, because later you might have a Tsuji here. So I would save the Aji. I would not fix. It's not worth it. This move is not that great. So, okay, so we have 3 mistakes now. This is fine. All fine. And you live pretty easily. And then I fixed the wrong cut, because I'm awesome. Then I attacked, you lived quite nicely, and then I helped you live because I'm an idiot. Here was very nice. This was a very good one. I like this one. Because you're strong all around, and it was good timing. This one, not so much. The movie. Oh no! No! Who subbed? How dare you? Why are people subbing? Oh, Lost Jack. Dadgummit. Dadgummit! Crap. Now we have to get Kara to play Wickham Wolf on Tuesday. So, yeah, Kara's gonna play Wickham Wolf on Tuesday. Crap. I'm gonna have to wear this makeup thing, aren't I? Yeah, this is better because you can pull off this shape, and it's good. The one thing I would be concerned about is your base on the inside, but I think you're fine. Like, I don't think the corner's gonna die. But I do like the aggression on the top. I do like it. Good. Very nice cut. But there was a net, so unfortunately that might not have been good. So keep the group's cut. Keeping the cutting stones alive is very important, but I understand that you didn't see this one. It's true, I have moves in here, but because of this move, you're fine. It's a lot of reading, but that's attack and defense. Like, contact fights is all about the reading. So if you can read that, then keep the cutting stones alive. But on this one, I can understand that you didn't see it because I also didn't notice it at first until I started reading for looking for the net. Until I looked for the net, I didn't see it either. This move was quite small. It's the center. The center is not big. If you want to go for the center, go this way. It's Sente. And then you can hide. But I don't think it's necessary. So let's see. Right now, the game's kind of close, so whoever plays the endgame first won. This is really big. This is really big. And this is not Sente, so it's small. So we have A, B, and C. I would say start the endgame and calculate what the biggest endgame move and just play the biggest endgame move. Because this one was quite big. I took a lot of points, so probably that was the biggest one. That immediately took 10 points. So I got Sente in endgame. And in endgame, Sente is the most important. So, yeah. Yeah, in endgame, Sente is the most important. So, therefore, getting the Sente endgame was the next best thing. So, I don't think that's the biggest problems, though. So let's see, what was the major mistakes? It was the A area, the B area, and the C area. The D area was another big mistake, but that one wasn't. Excuse me. That one wasn't like a 9Q mistake. That was like a 1Q mistake, probably. So I would say 3 major mistakes, but I think this was definite improvement with the aggression. Because we talked about the aggression, right? I think the aggression was much better this game. In this game, you played very, very well. I think you played stronger than 5Q, at least. You played very, very well. But the issues were, some of the end game was not great. The end game wasn't great. So definitely maybe master some basics of the end game. But keep up with the reading and the contact fights. Your aggression is good, but you still need to work on the reading and the fights. The reading and the fights is your weakness right now. So I would say life and death problems, and more practice like this. Maybe more handicap games against stronger players. But the way I did it, like what we did in this game, was I played a casual game with you, and you were just trying to attack me, but the handicap wasn't proper handicap. So I would say maybe play let a Don play a casual game against you, and just do 4 or 5 stones. You don't need a lot of stones. You're not trying to win. You're trying to play a good game like you did. I would say no more than 5 stones, and honestly, I'd only recommend 4 because you still need the normal positions. You still need to see how your opening is, and 4 stones still gives you some opening. There's not a lot of opening, but there's still an opening. There's a lot of Josekis, and after like 5 stones plus, it becomes more overplay for white than actual Josekis. So I would say no more than 5 stones. And if anything, if you can do 4 stones, I would just do 4 stones. But I think this was good practice for you because you work on your aggression. And you are playing aggressively against a stronger player, so they're going to defend properly, or more properly than your level will. And that's what you need. You need practice attacking good defense. So I think this is good practice for you. So I think 4 stones was a pretty good idea. And I think you played very, very well. The weaknesses, the reason you lost was because of the fights. But the fights weren't bad for your level. The fights just need to be improved a little bit more. So I think you played very well overall, but focus on the reading and the fights, and just keep practicing. I think right now what you need is just more practice. And keep up the good reading. So go problems, in the reading in the contact fight, and endgame. Those are my 3 tips for you from this game. All right, any questions? Do you have any questions? Does anyone else have any questions? Let's practice more. Yes, I like this. Yeah, if you ever want your lesson to be a teaching game on stream, just let me know, and I'd be happy to do that. Playing teaching games on stream is something I already do, so it's very easy if you just want to do that for your lesson. Only at the end where you lost the Nobi. Where? You mean D? Losing the cutting stones was very, very important. Like, losing cutting stones in a big fight is a big no-no. But that one was not obvious. The last move. Last move. Oh, last move. Oh, there we go. So I was planning this. So it looks like it doesn't work though. I don't think it works. I think I was just doing stuff. I think this is likely what you would do to punish. If I try to cut. I can't cut. I can't cut. This type of sequence is actually pretty straightforward, so I don't think it's impossible for you to see. If you can, it's a 15 move sequence, so yes, it's very far, but what I mean by straightforward is there's not a lot of branches. If there's not a lot of branches, then it's all about noticing the liberties and cuts. So if you can visualize ladders very well, you can visualize this. I think anyone stronger than 5Q should be able to read this sequence. It's 15 moves deep, but there's not a lot of branches. And not having a lot of, and the branches is what makes reading hard. But anything without branches should be very easy for you to read if you put in the effort. So I think anyone stronger than 5Q should be able to read this sequence. But yeah, this was a sequence. So this is what I want you to be able to get to. On the straightforward sequences, you should be able to read them. On the branch sequences, you should be able to read at least 5 moves deep for every branch. So I've actually been working on theories, like how many moves deep do certain levels read. 20 Qs read 1 move deep, maybe 2 moves at most, so 1 or 2 moves deep. Double-digit Qs in general read about 3 moves deep, more or less. Single-digit Qs should try to read like 5 moves deep, and then 5Q plus to 5Q to 1Q should read like 7 to 9 moves deep, I think, is my theory thus far. I'm still working on it. I'm still adjusting the numbers depending on how far my students can see and how much I can see. Like, I'm still working on the numbers. And then I think Dons have to read like a minimum of 10 moves deep, like all the time. Everyone reads. That's a lie, because at minimum you have glance reading. What that means is, at a glance, you can probably read 3 moves. Now, do you miss some variations? Probably, if you're not spending a lot of time reading. You can, but at minimum, you should be able to read 3 moves if you're a single digit Q. You can glance at the board and see 3 moves. You might not see the best 3 moves, you might not see all the 3 moves, but you can read 3 moves at a glance. Like, I can look at a board and read like 5 moves in a second or 2. But it's not always the best variation. So I would say in 30 seconds, I can find all the 5 move variations. But I need, like, as a Don player, you have to see further than 5 moves. Like, this is 15, obviously. So as a Don player, you have to see a minimum of like 10. And that's not glance reading, that's like deep reading. And glance reading, I can read about 4 to 5 moves pretty quickly. And as long as I notice the stuff, then I'm good. My issue is when I'm playing quickly or playing teaching games, I just don't check stuff. Like, I can easily read it, but I just don't check it. That's what I think most of everyone's problems are. So, when you say you can't read, I'm confident you can. You just either forget to, or you just don't do it. Like, that's my argument on reading. I think everyone can read some. Maybe not very far, but everyone can read some. I've actually quizzed some students on reading, and I was like, okay, I'm telling you to read this area, what happens? And they're like, oh, I die. I'm like, yes, you do. You die in 5 moves. Why did you not check it during the game? Like, oh, I didn't consider it, or I didn't think about it. I just played it in 5 seconds. Well, that's because that's actually a lot of my single-digit Q players' mistakes. So I have like 5Q to 2Q students, and some of their biggest mistakes that I'm working on them with is the fact that they're playing things without reading it through. They only glance read like 3 moves, and they don't read 5 or 6 moves deep. And I'm like, why are you not reading this? Like, this is a cut inside of your opponent's area. You can't play this without reading. So some of, like, the single-digit Qs, I think the biggest weakness is playing things without fully reading it through or thoroughly reading it. Not that they're not capable. I'm not saying they're not capable. They're very capable. But they play it so fast, or they play their game so fast, that they don't read a lot. Or they just forget to, or they don't take the time to, or they don't even consider it half the time, because they just play so fast. And they do like 3 move reading, but they only spend about 3 to 5 seconds reading. And yeah, they can do 3 move reading in 3 to 5 seconds, sure. But you need to read further than that. You need to be pushing your reading at all times. So I can do 5 move reading at a glance. It doesn't mean it's good. I need to be reading as far as I can, which is about 10 to 15 moves on a good day. But that's what I think the biggest problem is for single-digit Qs, is they're not reading things through, and they're playing too quickly. So they also play a lot of wasted moves. They play a lot of moves that are not read through, and they play a lot of moves that completely are unnecessary because they're just not thinking about global. They're forgetting to think. If I take a minute, I can read about 6 moves after there's plenty of pieces on the board. Yeah, there have to be pieces on the board. No one can read in the opening. The opening is about studying. You study the opening. You don't read in the opening. You study it. That's a big thing. Like, the first 20 to 30 moves, probably... Oh, no, I would say that's wrong. Some openings, the first 20 or 30 moves, you can study. And then just memorize. But some people go out of Joseki or out of that. So I would say probably it's more realistic to say the first 10 to 15 moves you should know by heart. Oh, sorry to keep you up so late. But thanks for coming. Thanks for joining. Hopefully you found the teaching here helpful. But yeah, so I would say the opening, the 10 to 15 moves of the opening, you should... Yeah, okay. I will see you Monday. I actually will put that on my calendar now. I think I already have it. Da, 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 da. But yeah, don't pop over here. Yeah, I already have it next. I already have it for Monday. Okay. But yeah, the opening's fun. The opening's like 10 to 15 moves, can be memorized. Some openings are like 30 moves deep. But when your opponent plays out of the opening, or plays out of Joseki's and stuff and starts fights, then it's the middle game. And the middle game requires lots and lots of reading. See you. Alright, so let's go ahead and stop the punishment game and see what the punishment game is. Polls and poll. Ooh, Kara gets to play a rated game on my account. Well, she's not here right now. So we have a Kara plays Wiccan, and Kara plays a rated game on my account for Tuesday. So Kara has to play 2 games Tuesday. Ooh, she plays a rated game against Wiccan. No. If my account loses to a 17 queue, that would be a horrible, horrible hit to my rank. Oh my gosh. I would be 1 queue if I lost to a 17 queue in a rated game. Oh man. That will be miserable. Alright, so let's think. What can Kara do? Uh, oh, she can't? Why not? Will it not let us do it? Oh, that's why it's called a punishment game. Oh man. What if I did a double-digit hero review of her game? Like, if she loses, I do a double-digit hero review of her game. I don't know if there is. I've never tested it. I don't know if there's or not. Alright, so we're going to do one more thing. I think we'll do one more teaching game. So, whoever wants a teaching game. But I'm going to get a drink real quick and go to the bathroom, and I will be right back. Gotcha. What is a DDK review? Look up the Double Digit Hero in my Twitch videos, and you'll see. It's in one of my videos, in one of my highlight videos. I did one, so you can see what that's easier than explaining. It's basically, I mean, I guess I can explain kind of. It's like a speed review of a Double Digit Q game, but I have to justify their moves instead of like reviewing. It's I justify their moves, and it's really hard. And I have to do it like blitzing talk or blitz talking.